Hello, thanks for tuning in. So we just got off the Senate floor and we had a pretty historic vote to end the death penalty. That's going to now go to the House, where I think it has a really good chance of passing, and then to the governor's office, where I'm 99% sure that he's going to sign it. So the reason why I voted to end the death penalty today is based on a series of Supreme Court rulings saying that the way death penalty in Washington State has been applied is unconstitutional. So for example, we have a study that shows that African American defendants are 4.5 times more likely to be sentenced to death than other defendants, everything else being equal, and that it's really a problem with juries, not a problem with prosecutors and other systems. So that's really hard to get at. So I felt like, even though I'm not necessarily ideologically opposed to the death penalty, the way that we were doing it in Washington State can't be fixed. So it was just time to clean up the statute and move on. With respect to the Public Records Act, I signed on to a bill to try to fix some of the problems that happened last year. Last year there was a bill that was rushed through. It was trying to avoid an adverse court ruling where the legislature thought that they were going to have to disclose their records, and a lot of folks in my community felt like the legislature should disclose their records. So I signed on to a bill this year that would essentially serve to open records more than what the legislature was willing to do last year. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to die in committee. I thought that while the bill wasn't perfect, it could be amended and go through the regular hearings process that we didn't have in the legislature last year, but it turns out I just don't see it moving forward. Lastly, I just want to talk about property taxes. That's something that's very important to my district, and I'm working to right now achieve some higher exemption levels for seniors. Right now, earning $40,000 or less a year, and as a senior you can qualify for exemptions and deferrals on your property taxes, and with the housing value going up, that's just not enough. So we're trying to raise that bar, and I think we're going to be able to do that, but it's early in session. But that's something that I'm fighting for. Thank you. I also want to say, none of this can be possible without my staff. So what I'd like to do, just to show my appreciation for what they do, is walk over to my office and introduce you guys to them. So thank you. So when you come by my office or you call, you're going to meet with my friendly staff, and I just wanted to recognize them for the great work that they do. We have Daniel, Aiden, and John here. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
We have so much volume. There's like 1,600 bills that are going around this year, and it's just an intense rush of activity. So it's really helpful to have top of the line staff, and I just want to show how much I appreciate them, and hope you appreciate them too. And thank you so much.